Hello, welcome to this lesson. Today, we're going to design a fancy organic chair. In this lesson, first, we're going to need to create splines. Then we're going to use the sweep tool to make these profiles. Then we're going to use the transformation tool to modify all these shapes. We're also going to use the Revolve command to create a seat, and we're going to set up the designs as you see them right now. It takes a while because it's conceptual work, but feel free to make it your way. And don't forget to enjoy. So let's start and create a new file. At first, we're going to make a circle to create a profile for our base tube. So now, I'm going to use the circle, and I will place it as you see on the axis, and put it around the 0 point. Then I'm going to sketch a spline. This is going to be the base shape. You can always adjust the points as you want. The important thing is to create a symmetry line right on the axis. It will help us place the pivot point on some point on that line. That will help us scale symmetrically, or to rotate or make any transformations. So let's use the sweep tool. Now we're going to use a circle as a profile, and the spline we've created as a path to our sweep. Now I'm ready to copy this shape. At first, I need to relocate the pivot point. I'm also going to use the 0 point, which is an intersection of the X, Y, and Z axes. Then, I'm just going to make a rotation, and I need to choose a certain angle. I want to copy it 30 times, so the angle will be 12 degrees, and you need to duplicate it every single time. Remember that if you're going to select bodies, you don't have to select them one by one. You can use the group selecting, as I'm doing right now. For that, just select the group by tapping on the top bar menu, and select the right group from your groups. Of course, everything depends on how many times you want to duplicate this group. So you need to use a calculator to count all the angles. I think I have an extra one, so I have to delete it. I will select it and delete it. I got the base shape. It looks like a basket. Now I'm going to play with this shape. I will select all the faces of the top of my tubes, as I'm doing right now. After I select all of those top cups, I need to go straight to the transform tool. Tap transform and select move and rotate. Now you can see this small transformation point. Move it from the point the software prompts. And align it with the line at the top of the bottom point, or anywhere on that line. Now, I'm going to use one of the arcs of the coordinate transformation tool to rotate the top cups. Once you rotate them, all selected faces are rotating. all the bodies are transformed into that position. So this is a really great tool because it gives you the ability to transform your designs in an organic way. You can also modify all the bodies you've created on your stage by just dragging the edge or the surface and just transforming by scaling or rotating. So let's transform it a bit more. I want to rotate those points to give them a basket look, which will hold my seat. If you want to change the position of your pivot point, you can do it in any way you like. After that, anything you transform is going to be transformed according to that point, as you see right now on your screen. At this point, you can adjust your design as you want. I will make some more adjustments, and I'll finish it this way. Again, I'm going to replace my pivot point. In this case, I need to scale. So I'm going to drag the yellow dot on my controller and rescale all those faces according to the point I've selected previously. I think I'm happy with this shape. So now I'll sketch another curve to create a profile for the Revolve command. This tool will help me create the seat. I need to set my view to the front view. I'm going to sketch a spline. I'll just create the half of my profile, and I'm going to use the offset command. Offset command will help me duplicate that curve proportionally to the same shape. At the end, I'll just close my sketch by sketching the lines at the end of my splines. This will close the sketch and will help me perform any operations in the future. Now I'm going to use the Revolve tool. You can use one of these edges as centers of rotation. I need to just place it in the right place. I'm going to rescale it a little bit. I will tap the top view, and I'll use the Move, Rotate, and Scale tool to move it a bit towards the shapes of my tubes. I need to swap my view to the side view. Then I will rotate to place my body the angles of the tubes I've created, as I'm doing right now. Looks good. So now I just need to make it bigger, because I want this body to be inserted into that hiding curvature. Okay, the transform is done. Let's just switch all these sketches off using groups. basically this is it. Thank you very much for watching, and good luck.